Hello everyone. So today we are going to cover one of the important topic of that is your chromosome, right? So of course we have heard so many things about the chromosome, right? So today we'll talk about the structure, not the function, but basic thing of the chromosome, right? So there are mainly 3 to 4 points. Okay, we are today, of course, as we discussed with the prospect of the UPSC geology optional syllabus. So, general the discussion pattern of this YouTube series or the YouTube classes are the how to write, what to write in the introduction, conclusion, and the body part. So today we are not going to talk on that manner. Only we talk about the good or the important points of the chromosome. Okay, I am trying to simple make you guys understand what is the chromosome. Okay, of course everyone knows the chromosome, but today we'll talk about the chromosome only. So if we talking about the chromosome, first of all, we have, if you simply take the number of chromosome in human, or with respect to the chromosomal thing in the human, so we say that chromosome is your 46 in number, right? 46, just a minute. 46 in number in human, है ना? It is something about the Homo sapiens, right? So that's what I'm saying. The number of the chromosome varies in species to species. Some of that have 32, some of that have 48, 58, whatever the number. So the number of chromosome varies in different kind of species and different kind of animals. So this is the first thing about the number. Number varies in different species. Okay. Then the arrangement of this chromosome, as we say in that human, everything we are talking with respect to the human, because that will be the easy to understand, right? So if you say the chromosome is found in the 23 pair. So when we see the karyotype that means, suppose that in a very easy language, the representation of the chromosome, right? So when we see the chromosome we see two chromosomes actually are together. That means chromosomes are present in the form of pair. Okay, that is something also related with that in human, or the better say the Homo sapiens, the animal is your diploid. The animal or the human is the diploid. That means they are present in the form of the pair. There are some other animals, there are some other organisms, it can be haploid. That means simple n, or in present in the single like this, or can be diploid, right? Diploid, that is your 2n, right? It is present in the form of pair. It can be also triploid. It can be also triploid. That means whatever the number, they are present in the form of this. And also tetraploid and polyploid. This is something which is also you can relate like that. One of the mutation, that is your polyploidy. Polyploidy. Why I'm mentioning this name? Because somewhere sometimes the people get confused, and maybe in the next one of the classes I will discuss about the polytene chromosome, maybe if I'll think of it. So something where that it will be also mentioning the polytene, है ना? And when we talk about the mutation, that is also something about the poly, है ना? Poly, which is common. So here the polyploid. So this is the two different thing. Here the DNA content or the DNA division is actually increased, but while in that polyploidy there is a multiple number of chromosomes. Okay, so of course we will not go into that deep discussion in this class. Somewhere some other classes in which only we describe about the polytene or the polyploid, then only we'll talk about it. So this is about the number, this is about the haploid. Then of course it is about the size or the shape. Okay, so next it is about the size or the shape. Generally it is around 0.25 micrometer in length, है ना? In your Drosophila or some generally such as in your plants or something, it is around 25 to 0.25 micrometer in length. In the human, this is around 3 micrometer. While in one of the plant species, a plant name, that is your trillium has a 13 micrometer, 13 micrometer in length. 3 micrometer जो आपकी, we are talking about this length. Okay, so the size of the human chromosome is around 3 micrometer in the length, but it can also go up to like from 0.25 to the 13 micrometer. That is in the plant species known as trillium. Okay, that is in the plants known as trillium. So this is about the number, shape, or the size. If we talk about the formation, or better we say the types of chromosome on the basis of, first we'll talk about the from how many types of the chromosome. Okay, so now, okay, even before than that, what is chromosome? I think we need to talk what is chromosome. Okay, what is chromosome? So when we talk about the cell division, right? So in that cell division, we talk about there are so many phases, such as your in the karyokinesis. When we talk about the G1, S, G2, then your M phase. In that M phase, that is a division of the nucleus, right? So in that M phase, when we talk about, so we talk about the M phase. Okay, so that M phase is a division of prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. That is your prophase, that is your metaphase, that is your anaphase, and that is your telophase. So in that prophase, when we talk about the condensation of the condensation of chromatin fiber, related with all the concept, you know that, okay? Chromatin fiber. So where this process, this M phase is occurring, where this is M phase is occurring in the karyokinesis. That means this process is actually doing in the nucleus. That means this is the first stage, and in that nucleus, whatever the genetic material which is present in the form of the chromatin fiber. Okay, so the first process is your chromatin fiber. So in the late prophase or in the end of the prophase, this chromatin fiber condense, and they are actually now known as the chromosome, है ना? If you see the end of the prophase or the late prophase, now chromatin fiber converts into that chromosome, है ना? So and converts, and of course form the chromosomes in late prophase. Chromosome in late prophase. In late prophase, that means here the metaphase, the all the chromosomes comes in the equatorial plate, right? They comes in alignment in that center, right? This is something. So in that metaphase, you can also write like that: the best morphology, the best morphology of chromosome can be seen can be seen in metaphase stage. Yes, this is one of your question. In metaphase stage. Okay, so we can see there, because earlier in the normal cell, when we talk about, actually this is present in the form of your chromatin fiber, like this is your nucleus. There is a presence of the chromatin fibers. So at the end of the prophase, the chromatin fiber is actually converted into the chromosome. So something, of course we are not going to talk about the cell division here. I have just tried to relate the morphology of the chromosome. So here, if we talk about the type of chromosome, here if we talk about the type of chromosome, actually the type of chromosome, it is mainly, you can say, suppose that if the chromosome is simple question asked in your in your 10 marker or the 15 marker, whatever. So here you can write on the basis of, because when we talk about the chromosome, okay, so this is your chromosome, of course this is also N, and this is also N. Okay, both are N, that means both are haploid. This is your diploid, है ना? Do not get confused with these two different concepts. Okay, so abhi we'll talk only this about the single chromosome. So when we see that chromosome, these are the two arms. These are the two arms of chromosome, and this is something about the centromere. This is something about the centromere. Centromere is actually covered with the kinetochore. Centromere is something covered with the kinetochore. Okay, this is the outer protein. Okay, this is also called the primary. Wait a minute. Because of course we are going to talk about the types of the structure. So first we need to know, this is your arms, this is your known as primary constriction. This is your known as primary constriction. Okay, so these are also the components. Suppose that if the question will be related to the chromosome, so you can divide the body structure after the introduction. Of course, after then when you start writing the body of the chromosome, first you write the component of the chromosome. In that component of the chromosome, you can write the chromatid. Okay, the first is chromatid, the second is centromere, the third is kinetochore, and the fourth is your arms, and the fifth is your this is your telomere. This is, of course, I'll write in the last. I'll write better say like component इधर ही लिख देती हूँ, है ना? So this is about the component. Better like that here. Actually, here I was just going to talk about the type of chromosome. Okay, so this is your telomere region. What is the telomere region? That is the end part, है ना, end portion of the chromosome, that is the most stable portion. And then in the some of the chromosomes, है ना, yeah, here again the knob like structure, the knob, this is your secondary constriction. So better just erase this portion. This is your secondary constriction. This is your secondary constriction. Okay, and this is a satellite region. This is a knob like portion. This is a satellite region. Okay, so this is something about the components of the chromosome. So what are the components of the chromosome? The first is chromatid. Okay, so chromatid is your thread like structure, and this thread is actually DNA plus histone protein, right? So this is a thread like structure. What is it? Is it is thread made up of DNA, of course, made up of DNA, है ना, and plus histone. DNA plus histone protein, right, and so many other things. The second is your chromomere. Chromomere. It is actually a little condensed part of chromatid. Chromatid. Chromonemata actually. This is a chromo. The third is chromomere. The third is chromomere. That it looks like a necklace, like beads on a string. Beads on a string, like a structure. You know, I'm just writing the components. I'm not elaborating it. The third is your uh, centromere. The third is your centromere. Okay. The fifth is your chromonema या chromonemata. The fifth is your kinetochore. Kinetochore. Okay. Why I'm not describing the centromere? Because the type of the chromosome, actually we are going to talk about when the type of chromosome, that is something about the centromere. Centromere is this portion. Of course, will talk about later. Kinetochore is something cover the centromere or the outer protein, cover the centromere or the outer region. Centromere or its outer covering, है ना, forming the primary construction. Then third is NOR, that is nucleolar organizing region. Nucleolar, it is a short video, that's why I'm not describing it very well. Okay, nucleolar organizing region. You can write like a component of the structure of the chromosome. And seventh is your satellite. Seventh is your satellite, and eighth is your secondary construction, or better say, in that seventh ranking you can write like the secondary secondary constriction constriction and the fourth is the satellite. Fourth is the satellite. Okay, so these are some of the component of the chromosome. Now we'll talk about finally the type of the chromosome. Type of the chromosome, है ना. So on the basis of the type of chromosome, actually there are mainly two bases. Okay, so there are two bases. First, on the basis of function. On the basis of function. Okay, so the first is your autosomes. auto Autochromosomes or the normal chromosomes. Autosomes. or somatic chromosome. Somatic chromosome. And second is the sex chromosome. And second is your sex chromosome. That is also called idiosomes. That is also called idiosomes. So that is on the basis of the function. And second is on the basis of centromere position. Centromere position. Okay. So again, in that, on the basis of the centromere position, these are mainly four types. These are mainly four types. Okay. So the first we'll talk about little bit about the centromere. Centromere is actually the constricted region from where the two arms, if we say like that, from where the two arms of the chromosome attached with each other. Of course, this is something which is where the DNA or the division of the DNA, it is very active. It is very dense part, you can say like that. So if we talking about in the this sense, this is the centromere. If we talking about the this sense, you can also like where the two chromated fiber, two chromated thread just cross with each other, and that again, suppose that this is a chromatin, and of course we know that the chromatin is your, sorry, and the chromatin is your DNA, right? Ultimately, if we're talking about the chromatin, so chromatin is what the DNA. So if you're saying that this is your one chromatin and this is your another chromatin, okay, so this region will have the very dense region of the DNA, right? So because of that, this is centromere is actually the dense region part of the DNA, which actually on the basis of the position or the location of the centromere, there are mainly four types of chromosome. The first is the metacentric. The first is the metacentric, or better we can write like separately. Second is the submetacentric. Second is the submetacentric. Third is the telocentric. Third is the telocentric. And fourth is the acrocentric. Fourth is a acrocentric. Do not need to get confused. I'll just make the diagram here only. Okay. So you guys can relate there only. Okay. So what, just as I have just said that on the basis of the position or the location of the centromere. So when the centromere is present just in between of the both arms of the chromosome, that is when the position centromere is between or mid position or mid position of two arms of chromosome. That is a in which stage you can see the best morphology, of course, in the metaphase, है ना? So centromere is between the mid position of the two arms of chromosome. That is known as the metacentric. It is also can say that it is a V-shaped, है ना? It is almost V-shaped. Submetacentric, it is something just above the middle position. So slightly one arm is shorter and slightly another arm is longer. It is just slightly, okay. So it is also the position of the centromere shifted just above. So one arm is shorter arm, है ना, and another arm is longer, but that not very majorly different, है ना, that not very majorly different because due to the position of the centromere. So this is almost your L shaped, है ना. So आपका metacentric is your L shaped. Okay. Now telocentric. In that telocentric, you can visibly see one is the shorter arm while another is a longer arm, right? We can see the difference between both, है ना. So in that, when the after the metaphase stage, when the chromosome start moving in the opposite at the opposite end, that is in your anaphase stage. So when this is a position is something occurring, है ना. So we see यहाँ पे आपके start, they are just start moving. So here you can see the different structure, different whenever we are seeing that V-shaped or L-shaped. So in that anaphase stage, or you can say the late metaphase stage, you can say like that. So here, if you are saying that this is suppose that J-shaped, है ना. So because of that, one arm is properly shorter than the another arm. So that is something that telocentric. So telocentric is your J-shaped structure. Okay, telocentric is your J-shaped structure, While if we talk about the acrocentric when the position of the centromere is at the terminal, है ना, is at the terminal. That is your I shaped. That is your I shape. Okay, so this is something about the types of chromosome on the basis of the position or the location of the centromere. Okay, so you can of course write like that. This is not something कि इसमें it is found in some organism, this is found in second another organism. So metacentric in metacentric is generally found in your amphibians, you can say like that. But this is only, maybe it can be found in a different stages also, such as if you see the chromosome is actually perfectly visible in your metaphysics. Okay, so these are the some of the types of chromosome. These are the component of chromosome. If you want to, okay, so if I want to write like, if you want to make in a separate way, so this is something metacentric, है ना, equal sums of both. This is something submetacentric. Okay, in that one arm is almost little shorter, and the second is telocentric. This is something like that, you know, one arm is properly shorter than the another arm, and then it is your acrocentric. Got it? Now on the basis of the position of the centromere, this is something I was talking about there, the page or the area was constricted. This is your centromere, you know, you can write like that. This is your centromere, and this is your arms. This is the arms of chromosome. Arms of chromosomes. Okay, so this is something like that. So this is your metacentric. Here you can also write like that to make the concept understand. This is a submetacentric. This is a submetacentric. This is your telocentric. This is your telocentric, and this is your acrocentric. In some of the chromosome, there is an absence of the centromere, that is also known as the acentric, and in some of the chromosome there is a more than one number of the centromere, that is also called the dicentric. Okay, so this is some of the types of the chromosome. One type is on the basis of function, that is your normal chromosome or the somatic chromosome. The second is idiosome or the sex chromosome. Okay, before that we have just covered the components of the chromosome. One chromosome is actually forming, if you see the structure of that, like if you want to make like that, this is a secondary construction. Of course, in that, this is a chromatin fiber, है ना, chromonema, chromonemata, whatever we have discussed, this was a component. So this video was mainly about the types of the chromosome, right? So in the next class, I'll try to relate, of course, how the DNA, chromatin, or the chromosome, or whatever the topic, if I think to talk about the polytin or the Lambert's chromosome, you guys can comment what should the another topic you guys want me to discuss. I'll just discuss that topic. Of course, I'm not explaining it in that dictation form, but I'm just trying to say how such question will come into exams, how you will differentiate your body of the answer. And do not write as a monotonous wala, ki just click the chromosome, function of the chromosome, that's it. You can write, you can differentiate your body into the components of chromosome, types of chromosome, structure of chromosome, and so many. That's how you make your answer versatile, you know, so that when you divide your body part into several, of course within the word limit, so the examiner thinks that you cover so many aspects of that. That is the best way to write an answer. Of course, addressing the core demand. First, you need to and you have to address the core demand in your body. Other than that, you can also write such things. Thank you.